my friends. Welcome to another episode of Understanding the World with Lea Iman. In this episode, I want to talk to you about a very interesting topic, probably the most important topic that anybody can talk about, because that's actually the reason why we're here in this world, the reason why we're here on this planet, and that is the topic of love. So, what is love? It's almost a blasphemy to put a description on it, to give it a meaning. But it's actually a force. We can call it the force of life. We can call it the force of harmony, the force of healing, the force that inhabits all living beings and that allows them to have a healthy, harmonious, and natural existence. And that is really where humans have split with themselves, because when they were kids, when children are pure love, because they are wired to that energy of just being. And when we are wired to that energy of just existing, of just being, there is really no separation. It's pure enjoyment and freedom and existence, and that is love. But then they become domesticated, and then parents teach them what is right, what's wrong, and they split with that natural existence, with that natural state of existing and being. And so they become disconnected from love. So that is why it's very important to let um, children truly be, and to not over domesticate them, to not over control what they feel, how they feel, and how they go about life, because we have a lot to learn from them, a lot more than they have to learn from us. The reason I'm really making this video is because someone very special told me something lately. He told me that love can only be reciprocated. He was talking about romantic love. So I hope this video helps, people who are in search of their life partner, their divine partner, their romantic partner, or helps, clarify things for people who are still struggling with the understanding of love and truly embodying it in their lives. So, when he told me that, it kind of stroked me like really, really strong in my heart. And I sat with it for a while and I meditated on it. And then I realized, oh, yes, but actually it's true, because true love can only manifest when you truly love yourself, isn't it? Otherwise, you keep manifesting shadows of yourself. You keep manifesting, parts of yourself that are unhealed, unless they want to come with you on the journey and heal together and integrate. If they're not too far, of course, then they are mere manifestations of what you are not instead of what you are. They're manifestations of your lack, not manifestations of your abundance, of your self-love. And so really, you have to let those people go, because they represent your shadow, they don't represent your light. And so when you let them go, you make space for true love to come in, and when you do that, on that beautiful open space where you actually cherish yourself, love yourself, honor yourself, make sure you're treated fairly, make sure you are listened to, make sure you are honored. And that starts from you doing those things that you want to be done to you, to yourself, like being your first caregiver, being, because the reason you're attracting all the wrong people is because when you were a child, chances are your needs were not met, and you created a wound, and your love definition has become distortioned and based on the lack, not on what you have. So you are basically focused on what you don't have, on the lack, on and in the craving of somebody loving you, because that's what you missed when you were a kid, when your first caregiver did not love you as they were supposed to, and you did not get your needs met in terms of like emotional needs met, and so what happens is that you start to look for that love outside of you, because children who are not loved properly, they don't stop loving their parents, they stop loving themselves. So it's very important that you first become your caregiver. You become kind of like your lover, your parent, You listen to yourself, you take care of yourself, you honor what you feel, you exit any abusive relationships, whether emotional, psychological. You really take time to heal yourself, to love yourself, to truly honor yourself, to really become strong in your truth. And when you do that, something magical is going to happen, because you start to truly honor yourself, because you are a sacred being ultimately, and God lives within you. So when you realize that something so sacred lives within you, then you become whole. Then you don't really need another human being to complete you. You become complete. Your relationships become based on love rather than dependency, or rather than, shadow mirroring. Anybody that is not aligned with that will be quickly kicked to the curb. They will quickly be dismissed. Life is God is going to like kick them out of your life. They won't be allowed into your sphere. So then you become an embodiment of divine love. And if you choose to manifest that love outside of you, the more you truly love and honor yourself, the faster it's going to manifest. The more you stick with the practice and the healing, and let go of people and things and practices that do not honor who you are. Because the most important thing here, and I'm not saying like honor who you are and become an asshole to other beings. No, because when you truly honor who you are, love who you are, you become kind to other beings. You become nice to other beings because you truly have compassion. You truly love yourself and you can love others. If you are in a relationship or seeing somebody where you feel like you love yourself and you're ready to love them, but they are wounded and not ready to, and not there, not able to love themselves or love you, chances are they're going to hurt you. Or they're just going to take from you and take from you and take from you and take from you and never really be able to reciprocate. In which case, I recommend to go within and to truly have a talk with that person and see if they are willing to do the healing with you and to do the work with you. It's not going to be easy, because that too, it's not easy. If they are, maybe you can continue. But if they're not, I want you to really be strong and move on. Move on, because they are a reflection of your shadow. And in order to find your light, you must let go of your shadow. You must honor it, see it, acknowledge why it's there, because they're probably the manifestation of the lack of love within yourself, for yourself. So when you let them go, then your life changes, because that's conscious choice that says, no, I don't want to be with the devil. I don't want to be with the lack. I don't want to be with the shadow. I want to be with the light side of me, with the other possibility. And so the universe then automatically takes you to that direction, where you can actually meet people who truly honor you, just like you honor yourself. So it's a lot of deep stuff, a lot of deep information. Ultimately, the true understanding is within yourself, and the true love that you seek is within yourself. And people outside of you are merely manifestations of what you carry within yourself. So if you manifest somebody that truly loves you and cares for you, then congratulations to you, because that means that you have done great work, but also honor it and don't take them for granted, and appreciate, because that means God is sending you an opportunity. And work with them through the relationship, make it happen. And if you want to manifest the right person for you, if you feel like you're always the giver, and people just take from you, then I recommend to love yourself even more, even more. Because, sometimes you kind of are the manifestation of love, and God sends you to broken people so that you can help them and share with them a little bit, but don't lose yourself in it. Know when to say no, know when to say enough, and always keep that self-care, that self-love active and in check, so that you can keep yourself in balance and you can truly manifest somebody that truly can make you happy. And it's very possible. So, true love can only be reciprocated. That's that's the message here. So I wish you all to find that love within you, and may it manifest for you also outside, so that you can feel that level of completion, of wholeness completely. Thank you so much for watching.